You know, sometimes the most powerful guidance doesn't come from some huge, complicated book. Sometimes it comes from something way, way smaller. Today, we're going to look at how this one single, simple card can actually hold a whole philosophy for getting through your day. Let's see what it's all about. Okay, so here it is. This is the card we're talking about. At first glance, it looks pretty simple, right? Got a cute little character, some words, but as we're about to see, there's a really potent message packed in here about your mindset, your resilience, and even your own inner freedom. So let's break it down, piece by piece. And really, that's the big question here, isn't it? Can something this small, just a couple of sentences and a little exercise, actually have the power to shift your whole day? To figure that out, we have to start with its core principle. What's really interesting is that the card doesn't start by telling you what to do. It starts with an idea, a philosophy, about the incredible power that's right there in your own mind. It's all about what it calls the energy of thought. So right off the bat, the card makes this bold claim. It's not just saying, hey, be positive. It's framing positive thinking as an active process, like you're accumulating something. You can almost think of it like a bank account, but instead of money, you're saving up your own personal energy. And here's the payoff. Here's why that energy matters so much. It's not really for the easy, breezy days. It's a reserve that you're building up for the tough ones. The card is basically promising that this internal resource can help you stay steady and maybe even find a little bit of joy when things get really hard. So, to put a label on it, what we're talking about here is positive energy. And this isn't just some vague mystical idea, it's a real concept in psychology. An optimistic outlook isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about building up that internal strength so you can face them head on. Okay, so the card gives us the why, this whole philosophy of accumulating energy. But what I love is that it doesn't just leave you there. It immediately and brilliantly shifts to the how. It gives you a direct, practical challenge you can do right now. This is the moment it all becomes real. We're shifting from just thinking about it to actually doing something. This is the call to action. It's designed to bridge that huge gap between knowing a thing and, actually doing the thing. And look how beautifully simple the instructions are, just 3 little steps. It starts with something physical, breathing, which immediately grounds you in your body. From that place, you can then make a conscious choice about your mindset. And finally, you actively welcome the day. Let's just pause on that number for a second. 10. That's it. It's not asking you to meditate for an hour or do some complicated routine, just 10 breaths. It's so accessible. It's so achievable. Literally anyone can do it wherever you are. It's like a tiny key for a potentially huge door. And now we get to the final piece of the puzzle. Tucked away at the bottom of the card is this little tagline that just ties everything together. It elevates this simple breathing exercise into something much, much deeper. The key word here is awareness, or Jcha in the original language. Now, this is important. This doesn't just mean noticing things. It's about being conscious of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what's happening around you, but without judging any of it. It's really the foundation for everything else on the card. And then comes this line that connects that idea of awareness directly to this ultimate goal, freedom. And again, we're not talking about financial freedom or anything like that. We're talking about an inner freedom. Freedom from just reacting to your emotions, freedom from thoughts you don't even realize you're having. The card argues that awareness is the actual path to get there. And see, this brings it all full circle. That simple 10-breath challenge we talked about, it's not just a quick stress reducer. It's a tiny practice in awareness. And each one of these small acts, every time you do it, becomes another little building block for that bigger sense of inner freedom. So let's look at this card one last time. It's not just a cute drawing anymore, is it? When you really pull it apart, you see it's a complete system. You've got a philosophy about energy, you've got a practical exercise, and you've got this profound ultimate goal. It's all right there. And so in the end, the card kind of flips the whole thing back on us. It lays out all the wisdom, and the only question that's really left is the one we have to answer for ourselves. What could 10 deep breaths unlock for you today?